Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for checking out 13 on 13, your monthly Friday 13th news update for August of 2019. And as usual, we have a jam-packed episode as everyone's kind of getting ready for next month, September 13th, Friday the 13th. And we even have a special guest in this episode, the original Jason Voorhees, Ari Lehman. That's right, he'll be joining us a little bit later on, talking about his upcoming appearances, show dates, and where you can meet him. So guys, let's not waste any time. Let's get started. Let's start this month with some video game news. Guys, today is the day, August 13th. You can go snag Friday 13th the game on the Nintendo Switch. A lot of people were asking about this the last few months. When was it coming out? What are the details? Today, it is out. If you have a Nintendo, go grab it. I don't have one. I got it on the PS4, so it is the exact same game on the PS4, the Xbox One, or PC. It's just been ported over. No new content, no Savini Jason. Everybody keeps asking about that. It's the same game. You get the Ultimate Slasher Edition on the Switch. You can also get the Ultimate Slasher Edition on the PS4 and the Xbox. No new content, but it is very cool that Jason is coming home to Nintendo. In other video game news, a small patch was actually released for the game. No new content, nothing major, just a few things with Jason's abilities and some timing issues. I think some people are getting stuck, and some players were getting out of the actual kill animations, kind of giving them a second chance. And you don't get a second chance with Jason, so very cool to see that they are still putting time and patches into the game, trying to fix it and make it the best that they can for us players. Now, there's a link in the description below for a full list of all of these patch notes, everything they kind of fixed. I can't list them all here, just know it's out there, and they are still working on the game. Alright, let's talk about next month, Jason Fest. That's right, Jason Fest, September 12th and 13th in Blairstown, New Jersey. Blairstown, of course, where the original Friday was filmed, and the Blairstown Museum there, they're always doing just awesome things with Friday the 13th.
Awesome!
And next month, September 12th and 13th, is no different. They're actually going to have Ari Lehman, that's right, Jason Voorhees, the original Jason Voorhees, there with his band, signing autographs, doing photo ops, meet and greets, and why am I even telling you about this? Ari, tell the fans about Jason Fest.
Hey, you're watching Friday the 13th Network. Thank you, Ben and Tiff, for all the great work you do. A huge event is coming up. That's Jason Fest, presented by Blairstown Museum. Blairstown Museum is located right in the location where Friday the 13th was filmed. So let's travel back in time to Camp Crystal Lake, and we're going to be playing at Hunter's Lodge, which is located right next to the camp. First, Jason is performing. They're going to stream Friday the 13th, and there'll be plenty of delicious cookout cuisine and beverages for everyone. So that's Jason Fest.
Wow, that sounds really, really cool, but that's only half of it. You see, September 13th, Friday the 13th, is the Vengeance premiere. Friday the 13th Vengeance, the fan film that we have all been waiting for, drops next month, and it's actually showing at Blairstown, right next to the museum and a theater, and C.J. Graham is going to be there. Tom McLaughlin, the director of Part 6, as well as Vengeance cast and crew, be doing autographs and photo ops, I believe, and it really, really looks like an amazing time. Jason Fest, I mean, they don't have a Freddy Fest or a Michael Fest. I'm just saying, guys. Next month, Blairstown, New Jersey, Jason Fest. Check it out. Are there any Tom Savini fans out there? I really hope so if you're watching this video and you're a fan of Friday. Think of all the films he's worked on, all the stories he could tell, all the behind-the-scenes kind of photos he probably has. Well, now we can actually check that out because he's releasing his own biography titled Savini. It's up for pre-order right now, and it'll be dropping November 3rd. It's going to come in at about $75, and I think you can pay an extra $20 to have him sign it, which isn't bad. If you go to a convention or something like that and meet him, I think it's about $40 or $50. So $20 for him to sign the book ain't bad, but still a little pricey. It's supposed to include over 400 never-before-seen color photos and kind of behind the scenes. Tom Savini really has been working on this, I guess, the last couple of years to make sure it was perfect. Link below in the description if you're interested. Tom Savini's biography dropping November 3rd. And some home media news, Steelbooks. Who doesn't love Steelbooks? I love Steelbooks. We talked about the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook that actually drops August 27th, guys. You can still go get that right now. But that's for the Friday the 13th remake. What about the original Friday the 13th? Check out this Steelbook. This is not a U.S. release, unfortunately, but maybe that's fortunately, unfortunately, however you take it, because this cover is absolutely hideous. It's been making its way around social media. A lot of the fans have been kind of laughing at it. Jason with a chain, but of course Jason, it's the original Friday the 13th, and Jason wasn't really even in there, at least not Hockey Mask Killer Jason. This is actually a French release. It'll be dropping here very soon, and it's just funny because so many people just associate Friday the 13th with a Hockey Mask Jason rather than Mrs. Voorhees in the original film. This cover is, there's a lot of different covers out there for Friday, a lot of different variations, and I have to say this is one of the weirdest. And for convention news this month, let's check back in with Ari Lehman to see where he will be, his band will be playing, and where you guys can meet up with him. What's up, Ari?
First Jason is appearing at Brower House, Lombard, Illinois, Saturday, August 31st. That's an amazing lineup. It's also going to be the release party for the Kill for Mother video. Make sure you're there. Dark and Heavy Camp Fest is a extreme metal cosplay festival where there's going to be 50 extreme metal bands, and they're all camping out at this amazing place called Mountain Sky in Pennsylvania. That's at the end of September 27th through 29th. You don't want to miss that. There's going to be professional wrestling. Also, First Jason is going to be at one of our most beloved locations, our friend Charlie in Warren, Pennsylvania. He's got us at the Days Inn there, which is a wonderful show. We once had over 100 people show up on a Monday, I think. It's an amazing crowd. Charlie owns this memorabilia shop that is out of this world. You don't want to miss that if you're near Warren, Pennsylvania on October 2nd. There'll be a full meet and greet, of course. And earlier in the day, bring the kids. Everybody's invited. Make sure you're there. And remember, Jason never dies.
Hey, thanks, Ari. Guys, I have seen Ari and his band First Jason perform many times, and they're fucking awesome.
Awesome!
So if they're coming around your area, make sure you go, check them out, tell Ari what's up. The Friday 13th Network sent you. Film news this month, we are just getting hit with so many fan films. It's really, really hard to keep up with them. Some look really good, some nah. So take what you will, there's so many of them out there. You can kind of just, I guess, decide for yourself. But the one that I really, really like is Here Comes the Night. Love that fucking name. Here Comes the Night. This actually drops next month, September 13th. And it kind of came out of nowhere. I don't really remember hearing much about this. A trailer dropped, and then we got a release date, and that's awesome.
Awesome!
We don't have to wait like 6 months or a year or maybe even 2 years for a fan film. They just told us about it, and they're dropping it, and that's really, really cool. And speaking of wait, unfortunately, guys, the fan film Voorhees has been pushed back. It was supposed to drop next month on Friday the 13th. But they kind of ran into, I believe, some post-production problems, and they actually started up another fundraising that you can donate to help them finish the film in post. A little bit of editing and a whole bunch of good stuff, all that magic that they do, in post-production. So yeah, we're still waiting on Voorhees, unfortunately, guys. Thankfully, though, Vengeance is dropping next month, Friday the 13th. And that's your Friday the 13th news update for August 2019. I know what you guys are thinking, where's the stew? Well, we had to take a break from it this month. I know, guys, I'm sorry. Tiffany's out of town right now, and it wouldn't be right to serve up the stew without her. And we're gearing up for next month. Next month, we have a huge, way better giveaway to celebrate Friday the 13th. We have so many people ask us about these posters behind us. I was like, let's give some of them away. They're from our good friend Terrence Muncie, and we'll be giving some Jason artwork away next month here on 13 on 13. So make sure you comment below. Any comment will do. I don't care. Enter the contest. Let us know what Friday 13th you're watching next month. Marathons, if you're going to screenings, I know it's coming to a drive-in around us. So, yeah, comment and you're entered. It's that easy. We'll be at Whorehound, Indianapolis, also September 6th, 7th, and 8th. If you guys are there, stop on by. Say what's up. We'll give you some Friday 13th Network stickers. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next month for Friday the 13th. But you're going to get the whole thing. No Savini Jason, however. Alright, fuck that shit. Remember hearing much about it? Fuck. Voorhees, this fucking bug is flying around my camera. Like, seriously. And, fuck. Fuck, do I even have a question for him this month? I didn't even think of that. Fuck it. So make sure you comment below. Fuck. Started where the original Friday 13th film, what the fuck?
And then you realize that I really have no equal, because I am the OG and not the sequel. Discover this, it may be more than you can take, because I am the OG and not the remake.